like I said, it's a special day, so I wanted to, kind of freshen my hair, just a bit, but early, from the jump, instead of waiting, because I didn't want to, it was like I look nice this day. Um, some years ago, and today is actually this year. Every one of our anniversary days, we had like 4 or 5, or multiple anniversary days, throughout the year, straight up. So, yeah, like. Like 5 straight. I can just remember this in like within the span of like about a month. You know what I mean? So, and it's crazy because today, even my birthday, but every must be Mother's Day too. But every freaking every every anniversary, it might be the first year, since we've been together. But every anniversary day is we gonna get on the same day. You know what I mean? So Friday it was Friday. The year we met. I mean, so it was Friday the day we met. I'll just say the day we met even, but it was Friday today too. It was a special day. But so it's like like just every day lands on the same day as it did that year as well. So that say that year, probably did that year as well. Super special, although I don't have the same car for the first year actually, so it's crazy. And also this is the first year I'm living in a different city, different state, and all that. So it's crazy. But at least it's like it's good because it's the same day and everything, so it's pretty special.
Or you have arranged marriages, because historically these cultures, they saw firsthand what would happen when women would have a negative imprint. Because when
oh shoot, I didn't do that. My fault. I apologize so much. I don't mean to apologize too much.
If all women were imprinted by a man, outstanding men, it'll be all great. But the reality in Western culture, particularly, most women are imprinted by knuckleheads, or they're imprinted by the bad boys, or the thugs, or the lowlifes. I mean, you do have some women, they get to get with the outstanding man who's going to be a future doctor, or, do something positive in the community.
Yeah.
But that's kind of rare, especially in high school, where the biggest thing is, peer approval, and people ain't thinking that far ahead. So unless that dude who's going to be a future, doctor, attorney, whatever, business millionaire or something like that, unless he's the school jock, most women ain't going to get with him. Unless he's just very handsome, for young girls, very cute. So you get an understanding of it. Now, the imprint, people have to realize it's deep. Now, what I said earlier about a woman, she will be
and she's thicker, like the sexiest, kind of thick too. She's sexy as fuck. But what I was saying was like yeah, for the most part, dudes in high school, it's like one, I wouldn't say they're looking for the fast chicks, but they're also looking, for like for the easy chicks in a sense. I'm saying? Not to be super easy, but for the most part, like easy chicks. That's how I would assume chicks would kind of just give it up. I mean, like for the most part, I mean, you might want to type of a challenge, but chicks are gonna give it up pretty easy at the same time, straight up. So I feel like that's one reason, she wasn't, I would say definitely popular, but I mean like popular in that type of arena, like with the guys so much. And she even said, guys don't like me in school, what I'm saying? It's like guys they like the skinny girls, so we also, we lived up north, so it's kind of like Andre 3000 said, she had the type of body that would probably intimidate any of them that one sucker, not me, cause some dudes, a lot of black dudes, just like thicker chicks, but also just, I was like, brought up in the South, so like my second home in a sense. So I came to the South, multiple times a year, my whole life, at least, my whole childhood, up until my late teens, so yeah. So yeah, I always liked that, but she wasn't the most popular with the guys. But she's like, one year, I'll just say 1 year, but yeah, 1 year I don't know what year, but you was saying it was just like she told me at least. And she was like, yeah, go to Florida. Like, guys love me in Florida. Like they holler at me all the time in Florida because like they must like just like take their chicks whatever. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying.
Will tailor-make her to draw a particular type of man. I mean, that even to her body.
I was like, well, what do you do? She was like, I just laugh. I mean, it was funny. But I was like, she was laughing. It was a form of flirtation. But, it's all good. It's all good. I'm going to just stop right
there. It will even affect her body. Like any advanced her to draw a particular type of man. I mean, that even to her body type. It will even affect her body. Like any advanced students in sexuality and what can be done through a practice called genital reflexology, will even affect her opening of it.
And that's what I was saying, it'll affect her body type, like, so what I'm attracted to, being the man that she's been with, she's like getting old and everything, like, being the one she's been with, it even it even affects her, like I said, like her little, like, her physiology, to like attract me specifically. It was crazy.
Most women ain't gonna get with him, unless he's just very handsome, for young girls, very cute. So you get an understanding of it. Now, the imprint, people have to realize it's deep. Now, what I said earlier about a woman, she will be
I don't know if I said this, but I put clove powder instead of sitting in my coffee just now. So, let's go.
Her womb will tailor-make her to draw a particular type of man. Mm-hmm. I mean, that even to her body type. It will even affect her body. Like any advanced students in sexuality and what can be done through a practice called genital reflexology, no. A man who know what he's doing can literally change a woman's body.
See?
And really, a lot of times it happens without a man knowing what he's doing. Now, when a woman's imprinted, her body will even change.
See, so I haven't always, been so, like, knowledgeable on certain stuff, but, I'm definitely, especially since meeting her, I've been up on certain stuff, like, just been learning a lot. So some stuff is more, like, conscious, like, even in, like, certain stuff, I was actually knowledgeable even about certain stuff, even just being a little bit older and stuff, but even just, now I'm even older and, even just, into doing like my own kind of research and my own like kind of personal studying more so like nowadays and like even just I haven't had a an actual a real job going on 3 years pretty soon like within the next month or so. I haven't had an actual job in 3 years solid. And even like well, I've been in and out of school, but I haven't really been in school like consistently like 3 years as well. So at least just but yeah, so but I'm still very a student of life. Just even a student of certain stuff, and I just was gonna pick up certain stuff and like but still like very I love to learn and stuff. So that's the thing about me, like some people like keep back in school, but it's like I can learn different stuff. And, you don't have to go to school to learn. So after you even graduate or something from school, you shouldn't stop learning. Where some people think that's the end of the education, whereas me, I think education can continue on for a lifetime. So yeah, I forget what else I was gonna say. So I'm just continue the video, but I probably started in the next one because time's kind of shortening down. So yeah, yeah, it's like I like that. That's my favorite line. I could have said it with him because I remember that line already. But some were street smart, others with academics. I like that. So it's funny. What's up?